Hello students, welcome again to my English class. Today I am continuing the chapter which we read on the previous video, and the name of the chapter was Face to Face with Ahimsa, chapter number 2. So in the previous class we learned that Gandhiji was in Champaran and he was inquiring about some matters of the indigo planters and their peasants or farmers, or we can say tenants. I already explained you what kind of uh, farmers are tenants or peasants. They are those farmers who doesn't own their own land. They does not have their own land. They work in the fields of other people's land. Okay, the zamindars land, we can say. Understand? So those are called tenants. So today we are going to continue. So I started with my co-workers for Motihari the same day. Babu Gorakh Prasad harbored us in his home, which became a caravanserai. So he here means I am a Mahatma Gandhi. He went with his co-workers, with his helpers. He left for Motihari in the same day. Babu Gorakh Prasad was a person who was their host that day. They invited him in their caravanserai. Caravanserai means in means house. Okay, they invited him in their house. It could hardly contain us all. It was there were a lot of people. Mahatma Gandhi went with lot of people, so the house was too small to contain all of them, to fit all the people. The very same day, we heard that about 5 miles from Motihari, a tenant had been ill-treated. On the same day, they heard that there was a tenant, there was a farmer who was being ill-treated. Ill-treated means misbehaved by someone. It was decided that in company with the Dharanidhar Prasad, I should go and see him the next morning. And we accordingly set off for the place on elephant's back. So they thought that it is very important to meet that suffered tenant, okay, that person who had been suffering. So they decided to go leave for meeting that person the next morning, and they went on an elephant's back. Okay, they took a ride on an elephant. We had scarcely gone halfway when a messenger from the police superintendent overtook us and said that the latter had sent his compliments. So they at least went only half of the road. Okay, half of their journey they covered. Then but they were obstructed by a police superintendent came in search of them. They met him and they said that the letter had sent his compliments. The letter had sent his compliments means the peasant's owner, okay, the landlord have sent him compliments. Here compliments, sent his compliments means they landlord, he sent Mahatma Gandhi, he sent for Mahatma Gandhi, and it was not a good sign. Okay, it was like a warning to leave or something else. Okay, so the police came there to warn Mahatma Gandhi. I saw what he meant. Having left Dharinadhar Babu to proceed to the original destination, I got into the hired carriage which the messenger had bought. He then served me a notice to leave Champaran and drove me to my place. On asking me to acknowledge the service of the notice, I wrote to the effect that I did not propose to comply with it and leave Champaran till my inquiries finished. Thereupon, I received a summons to take my trial the next day for disobeying the order to leave Champaran. So what happened here? Here the landlord or the indigo planters, what they did, who was torturing that tenant or the poor farmer, he sent a police superintendent, okay, so that they can obstruct or they can tell Mahatma Gandhi to leave Champaran. Okay, because if Mahatma Gandhi would work more in Champaran, then there was problem for these landlords. Okay, so they told they complained to the police superintendent, and the police superintendent told Mahatma Gandhi to leave Champaran. Okay, but Mahatma Gandhi did not comply with the order. So Mahatma Gandhi did not agree that he will leave Champaran, and thus it was a case was put on him, and he was summoned. Summoned means he was called to the court for a trial of disobeying the order. The news of the notice of the summons spread like wildfire, and I was told that Motihari that they witnessed unprecedented scenes. Gorak Babu's house and the courthouse overflowed with men. Fortunately, I had finished all my work and during the night, and so I was able to cope with the crowd. So the news of the notice, the news that Mahatma Gandhi had a notice and was one was forced to go away from Champaran, leave Champaran, and now Mahatma Gandhi was forced to face a trial in the court. Okay, this news spread like wildfire. What is wildfire? A fire which is spread in jungle. It spreads very fast. So this news also spread very fast like wildfire. And I was told that Motihari that they witnessed unprecedented scenes. And Mahatma Gandhi listened later on that Motihari, the place Motihari, it had never seen anything like this. People came from different place. Many people gathered, okay, to support Mahatma Gandhi. Fortunately, Mahatma Gandhi had finished all his work in the night, and now he was able to meet the people and cope with the crowd. He was able to control the crowd. A sort of friendliness sprang up between the collector, the magistrate, the police superintendent, and myself. So when there was a lot of people in the crowd, all of them needed a cooperation of each other. Okay, now Mahatma Gandhi thought that there was a sort of friendliness relation had developed between the collector, the magistrate, the police superintendent, and Mahatma Gandhi himself. I might have legally resisted the notice served on me. Instead, I accepted them all, and my conduct towards the officials were correct. So Mahatma Gandhi maintained a very good behavior. Okay, he did not forcefully oppose to another, or did not went against anything. He just did not leave the place. His only thing was that he did not agree with the notice sent by the court, and he was not ready to leave. Others, he was in other matter, he was very supportive to the police, to the magistrate, to everyone. Instead, I accepted, they thus saw that I did not want to offend them personally, but I wanted to offer civil resistance to their orders. Thus the all the people, all the officers, the magistrate, and the collector, and everyone, they understood that Mahatma Gandhi had no personal problem with them. Okay, they did not want to insult them. The only thing Mahatma Gandhi was to raise a civil resistance to their orders. Civil resistance to their orders. He did not agree to the orders. And this disagree was not personal, it was a civil, it was for the public. So gradually the officers began to understand that Mahatma Gandhi was a very peaceful and a very good person. In this way, they were put at ease, and instead of harassing me, they gladly availed themselves of my and co-workers' cooperation in regulating the crowds. Now, thus the officers, they understood that, and instead of harassing Gandhiji, or instead of punishing Gandhiji, they helped him in controlling the crowd. It was a demonstration to them of the fact that their authority was shaken. So this example of a huge crowd coming to to Mahatma Gandhi and supporting him. Okay, it was an example that their authority, the officers, their authority, it was shaken. It was not so strong, but in front of Mahatma Gandhi. Okay. The people had for the moment lost all fear of punishment and yielded obedience to the power of love which their new friend exercised. The crowd who came to meet Mahatma Gandhi, it showed one thing, that they were not afraid of punishment or nothing. They yielded obedience. They had obedience. Okay, they had love. Love for whom? The love for their new friend, and the new friend was Mahatma Gandhi. Okay, students. That's all for today. The remaining part of the chapter will be taught to you in your next video class. Until then, Stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you.